Before the video starts, make sure to go join the Discord. The link is in the bio. Over 120 people in there now. It is growing. Get in there. Get active. Let's get into today's video. Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another video on the channel. We've got the Gold Coast Suns MyCoach career. Today's video, we've got the Marsh series, and we'll also be welcoming our brand new recruits who we sought out in the off-season. We got some in free agency. We also got some in trades. So it should be very exciting. So today's video, we're going to have two of the Marsh series games. Now, I've decided that I'm only going to play a quarter from each Marsh series game before we get round one underway in our next video. Don't really want to play the Marsh series games, to be honest. I mean, we do want to see how we're at. So I decided I'll play a quarter and a little bit of a spoiler, but our new recruits will not be playing in the game. I don't want any injuries. We want to go into round number one, basically full strength. So are we wanting your guys' help to create the round one squad in the next couple of weeks? So make sure, in the next couple of days, I must say, so make sure to look out for that. Get in the Discord if you're not in there. If you're also not signed up to the NBA Subscriber League, they'll be on the PS5. PS4 will probably be the draft, so get into that. But let's get into today's video. So now, I got a massive shout out to Damon Crowley. Now, Damon Crowley has designed some images for me, so if you guys want to go check his stuff out, make sure to jump in the Discord, and maybe he'll do some stuff for you guys. But he's actually went and designed these. I've asked for his permission if I could use them in videos, so massive shout out to Damon. Go check his stuff out in the Discord. So our first recruit, thanks to Damon Crowley, is Nick Naitanui. So we did sort out a ruckman. Jared Witts will not be returning to the Gold Coast Suns for season 2021. It was a big call considering Jared Witts was our captain last season. I thought bringing in someone experienced like a Nick Naitanui, he's probably the best tap ruckman in the league. And with the good additions of Brad Crouch in the midfield with Matt Rowell and Travis Boak, I feel like it's really going to help. But Nick Naitanui is our first recruit who we went after. Like I said, Jared Witts won't be returning. Nick Naitanui is going to bring a lot. He can go down deep forward if we need. He can bob up and kick goals when we need Nick Naitanui to kick goals. He can also be a high possession getting ruckman. I mean, that's what we want. We want a ruckman who's going to be able to go forward, who's going to be able to basically be that fourth midfielder on the ball. So very exciting. I'm pretty happy with the get. Couldn't believe we got him in free agency. He is getting old, so we've got to be careful. May have to manage him a few games. But Zach Smith can also come in if we need him to. The next recruit was Brad Crouch. Another great design there from Damon Crowley. We got Brad Crouch through a trade. We had to trade off, I think we actually traded maybe pick 10 for Brad Crouch. And then maybe a player. Now, I wanted a hard-nosed midfielder to go alongside Matt Rowell, and I feel like Brad Crouch is going to add that. I mean, he can also go forward and kick goals. He's a 25 possession getter midfielder, and him in the midfield, along with Matt Rowell and all the others. We've got David Swallow, Took Miller. He's really going to be good. Also, the addition of Travis Boak's going to be good. But like I said, if Matt Rowell can take the next step as captain, I mean, he only played the 2 games for the Gold Coast, but I feel like he's going to have a massive year. Adding him here with Brad Crouch, who can also really push the ball up, hit targets, it's going to add a lot. I mean, Brad Crouch is a really nice kick of the footy, so it's going to be good to see how we go with this new look midfield for the Gold Coast Suns and pushing it up forward. Our next recruit, which everyone was basically telling me to go after, was Braden Maynard. I feel like Braden Maynard's going to be really good for the back line. He's going to add a lot of toughness to the back line, which will be really, really good for us. You see here, he's just a tough unit. He's going to be very tough in the back line to go alongside Jared Harbrow, who can really run off. And then you got Braden Maynard, who could be the tough backman. You got Collins down there, which will be good. Lukosius, who can also bob up, and I'll probably play him off the back line. I think Lukosius, see if he can get some run off halfback with Braden Maynard, really playing that lockdown role. Our last recruit was Travis Boak, and Travis Boak was probably the most sought out. I mean, everyone was basically saying we needed another big body midfield, and I feel like Travis Boak is I'd say I was extremely happy to get him. I mean, he's going to add a lot of leadership and experience to the team. He's a good overall in the game, so it'll be really, really nice for us. He's a good kick for goal. He's probably can win the Brownlow this year in the actual AFL, so it's going to be interesting to see how he'll also go with Matt Rowell. I feel like having these players is going to free up Matt Rowell in the games. I mean, now Matt Rowell can actually just go out and do his thing. Don't have to worry about too much. Like I said, I need you guys to help me with the lineup, so make sure to get in the Discord. Even comment down here who you think what our midfield should be. Should be Crouch, Rowell, Boak, and Naitanui. I mean, that is a tough midfield right there. Hopefully with all these additions and all the players that we have, we can really push on. So welcome to the Gold Coast Suns. Also, thank you to Damon Crowley for making this. It looks really nice. The players are ready to roll. Like I said, none of these players will play in the Marsh series, and I'll just give you a quick review on the 2 Marsh series games that we played. But They will be ready to go for round number 1. And you guys will find out at the end of the video who will be taking on in round number 1 of the AFL Evolution 2 Gold Coast Season 3 MyCoach series. So, let's get into the Marsh series. I'll give you guys a quick review. So, like I said, we weren't taking our best team to Bloodstone Arena. And also, I think we play the West Coast Eagles in our next game. And like I said, I'm only going to play a quarter. So, just give you guys basically a rundown of what the series is going to be and how it's going to work as we get these games underway. This is the team that we brought over to Blundstone. Now, Matt Rao does play in game number 1, but I decided to rest him in game 2. Also decided to rest Isaac Ranking in game 2, Ben King in game 2, and I think Lacocious as well. I mean, there's a fair few players who do not play in game number 2, but here come the Gold Coast Suns. We actually played alright in this game considering all the players we have out. It's going to be really exciting to see these players come out in game number 1 when we take on the team. I think we're taking on Melbourne. So, you guys will see at the end of the video basically who we're versing. I'm pretty sure it's Melbourne or I think it's Carlton. So, look out for that. You can actually see how this season's going to go. Matt Rowell actually started off with a nice tackle here. Our ball movement is one thing I'll definitely have to really get down because, like I said, this is a completely different team to GWS. It's also a different team to the Essendon team that I'm running with at the minute, which you guys all know it's been going for a long time. That series is still going. We've got the State of Origin tomorrow, which is the last game of the series. But Alex Sexton here, he actually misses. We actually played pretty good against North considering all the players we had out. Like I said, you see here running into an open goal here, an upper chance. And this kind of game is really going to see who gets that starting forward role. Now, Ben King is a definite. But will Sam Day or will I think the last one is Peter Wright? Will one of them get the last starting role for the forward line for the Gold Coast Suns for round number 1 when we take on Melbourne? But you see here some nice movement. We probably should have kicked another goal here. We ends up having a shot and misses. I think it might have been Lemons. There was a few players who did not return to the Gold Coast team, which is it's pretty sad. But I feel like we've got a really nice list right now. The players we've brought in will really add to us really pushing for a top 8 position because I'm not really thinking of top 4 or anything, but we want to finish in the top 8. We want to make finals. We bowed out last season with GWS, and that was disappointing. So you see here we did take on the Eagles in our second Marsh Series game. This one was at Metricon, and this is basically our reserve team, which you guys will see. There's only a few players in this team who will probably play in round number 1. We actually, I think, that first quarter, we did beat North in the first quarter, so I'll take that. But this is the team that we brought over to basically the last game of the Marsh series before we gear up for round number 1. But I need you guys to get in the Discord. I need you guys to help out as we push on. But I just want to know what you guys think of the recruits. Are you happy with the recruits? I'm really happy with them. I mean, it's going to be a big series. It's going to be a big season. Honestly, can't wait to get into it. Probably start this weekend, so look out for that. We've got the Subscriber League on. We've also just announced the NBA Subscriber League. But just a quick rundown of this game. West Coast Eagles, dominant. I mean, they basically brought their full team across to Metricon to take us on in this Marsh Series game. So I wasn't really expecting too much. They basically dominated the entire first, I'd say maybe 10 minutes of this game. Then we started to get, I mean, we actually got back into this game in a way. I mean, our ball movement was pretty good. You see some nice ball movement here. Sam Day kicks to Peter Wright. Now, like I said, I'm going to have to make the decision between Sam Day and Peter Wright because Ben King will start at full forward. We've got Isaac Ranking the forward line, Alex Sexton. We do have some really nice small forwards. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go with that and basically what we do. But I will announce the round 1 lineup before round number 1. I might do it on the Discord and then in the actual YouTube video. So you guys will be able to see that. But I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. I hope you guys enjoyed the GWS series. That was a lot of fun to do. It was disappointing considering I mean, I thought we could have done a lot better. We did win one final, and then we played Geelong. And we just were not good enough. We just fell behind, and we just weren't good enough. But we're out for redemption in this series. We're out for redemption in the Gold Coast series, and maybe we can get to Gold Coast Suns' first ever final series. That's the goal at the moment. So hopefully we can get there. As you see, Jamie Cripps bob up and kick a goal. So round number 1, we will take on the Melbourne Football Club, as you guys can see. At the MCG on a Saturday night, Channel 7. It should be a lot of fun. Maybe let me know if you want to see the full game. Do you want to see the full game of round number 1? And then maybe for the rest of the season, we'll do like what I've been doing in the Essendon series. Just every now and then I'll play like a full game. Comment down below what you guys want to see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Round number 1, we'll be taking on the Melbourne Football Club in the basically the debut for all our recruits. So thank you to Damon Crowley for all that. I really do appreciate it. All the editing. Make sure to keep going with the editing, guys. If you got any edits, put them in the chat. You can also feature on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the hype. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Get into the NBA series. And at the end of the day, stay blessed.